Hello YouTube, today we're going to be doing Jack's profile where we combine manga and anime to get a deck to work. So, the reason why we did that is because in order to get his deck really, he needs to stay in power and just kind of adds a little more consistency. So, Majestic Dragon just kind of summon Majestic Red Dragon and just get pretty high powered out. So, not the best, but he definitely does do a job well when you can get Majestic Dragon out. Or Majestic Red, I'm sorry. Alright. Why am I not moving? But, yeah, it doesn't have too many. You can do them with red screen. Now, with Phantom Lord here, he's pretty good in the sense that he cannot be a tuner and he also can be a tuner. So, say like you have him in Trap Eater, you can synchron summon into Dark Highlander or Chaos King Archfiend. Trap Eater, unfortunately, they don't make him as good as the anime, but he still can get rid of opponent's face-up trap, so definitely pretty good. Now, with Sprocket here, I don't know how to say that name, destroys a face-up card when you synchron summon basically with him because all his guys are dark, so any of them will do it. Influence just makes anything a dragon so you can summon an Exploder with him. Pretty simple. Barrier, basically Wabaku for tuner. And since the level 1 tuner just kind of helps you summon your Red Nova. Pretty easy. And then we got Creator. It just special summons you control level 8. So basically you can use this thing as well to summon out Red Nova and do a quick plays. Dark Resonator, obvious, just protects itself from dying. Force basically makes a monster an Ancient Gear Golem that can negate effects as well. So pretty good. Level 2 helps you do quite a few plays. Yeah, you really can get over a lot of problems since it just says your opponent cannot activate anything. Power Supplier, just give one of your guys 400 more attack points. Pretty good in the sense of he has a lot of cards that can tie and not die. Power Giant, basically he's one of the cards that can level manipulate himself, so it can kind of let you get out a high attacker or synchron summon play pretty easy. Power Invader, just another guy who kind of lets you do a synchron, but not as easy because he has to be normal summon, and he only gets normal summon while your opponent controls 2 monsters. Small Piece Golem, basically special summon medium so long you control big. Medium, special summon small, you control big. And big can be normal summon if you control no other monsters and your opponent does. Pretty nice. Battle Fader, obvious, just kind of negate a direct attack and special summon. So pretty good in summoning Majestic Red, really. Lancer basically makes any monster you control a piercer. So that's pretty good. You can do that effect once per turn, get over a lot of stuff, and deal that massive damage. Grab here, Dux Lord, basically you can increase his level. So another little level manipulating. Unfortunately, he's a little conditional since he has to inflict damage. The reason I combined the Magna is because Jack deck needs to stay on top. If he lets an opponent retain control, he really has trouble getting the control back. So that's kind of why I combined these two. Ogre, basically you take 2 direct attacks, you can special summon it. He'll attack points become the same as the one that attacked first. And this guy, you basically can just raise the level of a monster you summon. So pretty good for synchron summons or XYZs, whichever you're using them for, but for this case we're using them for synchron summons since have him summon dark becomes a level 4, then you can summon red. Strong Wind, pretty high power. Vice Dragon, again. Dark Hole, basically does the same effect as his speed spell End of Storm, which just except for doesn't do burn damage. Shrink, he has another speed spell that does the effect very similar to Shrink. I cannot remember what the name, but it was another one that does like that, so it's pretty good. And that way you use Shrink. Polymerization, obvious you're using those golems. 1 for 1 just kind of helps them synchron summon a little bit easier. Dark World Shackles, he had a Magna card that had an effect very similar to Dark World Shackles, but kind of different. I can't remember what it was, but he did have something in there. Resonator Engine, just return 2 Resonators in your graveyard to add a level 4 to your hand. Pretty good, lets you go through quite a bit of plays. Resonator Call, just adds a Resonator from your deck to your hand, so Double Summon kind of helps you do those synchron summons by summoning 2 monsters. That's pretty much where that comes in handy at. Red Vase, basically draw 2 cards so long you control Red Dragon, but you cannot normal summon or special summon that turn. Kind of conditional, but good. Scarlet, less conditional, and while you control red, it destroys all spell and trap cards your opponent control. Definitely much better than Vase. Red Carpet, basically you control level 8. If you control Dragon Synchron, you summon 2 Resonators, so lets you just summon Red Nova pretty easily. That's what that really does, and man, my mouth is so dry. Red Screen, basically your opponent cannot attack, you have to pay 1,000 life points each turn, and you can get rid of this card at any time as you control Red Dragon Archery and the special summon level 1 tuner. Powerful Rebirth, special summon monster from your graveyard and raises it level by 1. You can only do it with level 4 or lower. So again, lets you synchron summon pretty good. And does 100 attack and defense, won't make a much difference. Fiendish Chain, negate anything. Half or nothing, basically. Most people would just do the negate attack effect of it. Pretty, not too bad, but it could be better. Jack does also like giving people choices in what they're going to do, and that's kind of what half and nothing does, is it kind of gives your opponent a choice. And like you're going to see with the next card here, it gives a choice to Changing Destiny. Basically changes your opponent monster into defense, and then your opponent can decide either to heal or deal you effect damage. Descending Lost Star, just special summon synchron, but it loses a level, so basically more synchron plays. Revival, special summon tuner from your grave, so pretty good again. You can use Revival gift with Linergy, pretty obvious. Linergy just let your level 8 attack again, so using it with Red Dragon, it just multi-attacks and almost go for that game. Space Gate, again, just kind of lets you do your special summon, so you can do all your synchron summons. Multiple piece Golem, basically he kind of defuses himself after he attacks, and you end your battle phase. So, again, good for synchron summons. Since he level 7, then you can just summon out those almost 3 monsters with him. Wolf here, basically the only level 6, so he kind of make the deck more consistent having a level 6 in here. And when he dies, he just makes 1 monster loses his attack points, so he's pretty good. Next we're going to have a more anti-card, Dark Highlander. Basically, no way he can synchron summon, and he can target 1 monster that got equipped spells, and your opponent take 400 damage for each equipped card you destroy. Exploder, kill most monsters and make them take damage. So he does a lot of pressure cards like that just deal a lot of damage pretty quick. Chaos King, just shield and sword basically. doesn't give your opponent a lot of options, and they pretty much have to kill it on their turn. Otherwise, they got lower points, they will die. Crimson Blader, this card been used quite a bit, and basically what he does is just, when he kills a monster, your opponent can special summon level 5 or higher. So he's pretty good in being able to stop your opponent from doing a lot of plays. Now we're going to be going into some of the more favorite cards. Red Dragon Archfiend, just kill all defense and kill any monster of yours that did not attack besides himself. So pretty good. He has some, for this deck we definitely have more support cards for Red Dragon Archfiend. Now we got the Dual Dragon one, which is basically the opposite, where he destroys attack position cards and only he can attack and no other monster you control can attack directly. So, but he still can, so definitely have a good support effect. Then we got Majestic Red, who can negate the effect and gain that monster attack, and he also kills all other defense monsters when he attacks. So basically, he almost always hitting for 4,000 points, since he cannot be destroyed by card effect 2. Red Nova, 500 for each for a tuner in your grave, and cannot be destroyed, and you can ban some to negate attacks. So that's pretty much Jack deck. I hope you guys enjoy. Catch you guys again next time. Thank you. Bye.